it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with the next big thing haul. And this month's prompt is to use a large grid of photos. I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. Y'all know I'm using the Be Happy collection from Echo Park. So this is going to be super easy. I know I always say that, but it truly is. I have my background 12 by 12 piece of paper. I already did my journaling. I printed it on vellum and just attached it to the yellow cardstock background from the collection. And then I did create this title. It's What's the Buzz, and I created it for the journaling challenge, which is what I ended up creating this for the B-Day celebration that happened over on my group this past weekend. Hint, hint, this is up already. It's not a hint because it's already up. I forgot. This one's already posted. But you have a chance to win this. You have all month to comment on it. All you have to do is go leave a comment on the video, and it is on the Saturday DIY embellishment videos. Then I have some flowers that I printed out from the graphics. I have a little bitty bee button. I have ink on my finger and everywhere else because I have been filming back to back today. So you'll have to pardon my fingers. They're an inky mess. And then I have some flowers I stamped. I have one hexagon left out of that paper that I fussy cut. Y'all have already saw me create several layouts from. And then this is the cover sheet of the collection, and it's real thin. It's that real thin paper and shiny. It just shows you all the patterns in it, and I just cut a piece off of it so that I could just use it and have all the patterns. So I thought it worked out. This is it, and then I have my photos. So I don't have photo paper to print one big large photo. So what I did was I printed 3 4x6 grids. I made these in, oh my gosh, now I can't even think of the name of it. If I ever remember, I'll pop it up on the screen. Oh my goodness, I can't even think of what it is. Okay, but anyways, Project Life. There we go, the Project Life app. You can create grids, smaller photos that'll fit on a 4x6, things like that. So all of these were 4x6 photos, and it started out, and I was just doing these, and I had something totally different in mind. I was gonna do and journal about like before I had gastric surgery, during, and after, but it kind of took a different route. I went digging on Facebook and was able to get on my profile pictures that I have posted ever since I've been on Facebook. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do one from each year. So apparently I did start this was my very first Facebook profile picture, and it was in 2010. I was actually at work whenever I took that and started my Facebook because all my coworkers were like, what? You don't have Facebook? It's like the greatest thing ever. And I had held out for years, and I was like, no, I don't need nothing else to do. But then at work one day, one of my coworkers was talking, and they're like, oh, yeah, you should download it. So I did. I got Facebook. So in 2010, and then I have a picture of me every year until this year. So, like I said, I have this photo grid. I'm going to glue all this stuff down. It's going to be really quick, and then I'll tell you what the journaling says. And this is just going to be really simple. So, I'm super excited to see what everyone else creates for their large cluster for this hop. Y'all know that I love big embellishments, so this is literally right up my alley. So like I said, all I did was print out these grid photos, and then I just cut a little piece of some scrap paper I had laying real small, and then wrote all the dates on them because I knew if I didn't do it as soon as I printed them out I would have them all mixed up and wouldn't know what was what. And so that's why I already have all the dates on them. I was like, I told Brooke I should have dug a little bit deeper for some more photos, because if I would have added 4 more years, that would be 20 years, and that's how long me and Michael have been together. So I was like, that could have been fun, you know. But overall, it worked out. Even though these turned out bigger because I only have 16 years worth of photos on Facebook. But then when I say that, I'm like, wow, 16 years on Facebook. 16 years of my life gone. But I have met so many awesome people on Facebook. So I actually love it still, even though it's an old people app according to my children. Alright, so then I'm going to just put this on, and I just attached the vellum to my paper with some brads that I had. I'm going to be generous so it'll help hold them down really good in the corners. I'm going to put this here. Let's see. Oh, I need to scoot it over. Press that down really good, and then attach my other stuff. You can see I use scraps to create these. The backs of my paper pads and all that stuff that was white, because I'll tell y'all a secret, I am out of white cardstock. So instead of going out to the store, you know, which would be the logical thing, I have been lazy and I've just been trying to push through and get stuff done. So I have not went to the store to get white cardstock. So I have been using everything else, including the backs of ugly paper that I know I'll never use because I just don't like it. And then I'm going to add these these flowers in. I did do the little pin work around the edges of them just to give them a little bit of something extra. Like I said, those were the graphics, and they are over on my Facebook group if you want to print them out. And then I'm still using these black and white flowers that I stamped out for the black and white challenge. I'm going to put these here. I am gonna trim this off that's laying over a little bit, but at this point I kind of can't help it because all my elements are big and I just don't have any more room. I think I'm going to pop this one up. Like I said, really easy layout. Very, very easy. And I'm going to add some foam on these. And I will add a little bit of glue to the stems. And I'm just going to put this right here. And then I have one little flower left here. I think I'm going to put it here with these leaves. So, there's that. And I have this one little bitty tiny bee, and I wanted to put him right here on the hive. Alright. And that is pretty much the layout. So, my journaling says 2010 through 2025, a journey of faith. 16 snapshots, 16 moments in time. Behind each smile lies a story, some filled with joy, others shadowed by storms. The road from 2010 to 2025 has not been easy. There have been losses, battles, and valleys that felt too deep to climb out of, yet through it all, I chose to keep smiling. I chose to keep believing. Each photograph is more than a memory. It's a testament to God's faithfulness, even when life felt broken. His love was unshakable. When the weight was heavy, His promises carried me. Looking back now, I see more than pain. I see grace woven into every season. I see how God never left my side, and in every smile there's a quiet strength, a living testimony that joy is possible even on the hardest days. My story isn't just about surviving, it's about trusting God's plan and finding beauty in the journey. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Nehemiah 8:10. So, I hope that you guys enjoy this and that it inspires you. And maybe you will take on the challenge and journal something about yourself. The challenge over on the group was not about journaling yourself, but I like that because we need to be in our scrapbooks too. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Go check out everyone else playing along with the next big thing and how to kill a kit with style. Come over and join us on the Facebook group if you haven't already. And until next time, bye y'all.